Let's recap the most iconic Eras tour. As you know from the last couple of videos, I found the most perfect dress for the tour and y'all were gassing me up. Y'all was feeling myself. I was like, oh yeah, I'm having the best night ever. Except for the huge incident in the bathroom, in the men's bathroom, by the way. If you've been to a concert, then you know that all the restrooms in the stadium get turned into women's bathrooms and then the guys have to go somewhere else. I don't know where. After getting my merch, I knew I had like about an hour before Taylor Swift came on and I was like, okay, let me just go to the bathroom now. And the line is moving so slow. And know the girls behind me, they're like literally swarming because they got to use it so bad, right? So I was like, damn, you know, whenever it's my turn, I need to make sure that like I'm like quick, you know, I'm just in and out. Remember, the iconic dress that we all love is a bodysuit and then it has like the overlay layer of the dress part, right? But there's a bodysuit, okay? Very important. At my house, I was literally taking the whole thing off and then putting it back on. So while I was in the bathroom, I was like, it's a bodysuit. I would just unsnap it and then snap it back in. Easy, right? Easy. No, not easy, bitch. My ass forgot that I have a 6-month belly right here and I have short arms. I have like fucking T-Rex arms, bitch. Like my arms are not that long and I got a long torso. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking struggle in here. I'm just gonna step out and we're all women in here. So I'll just snap out and I'll snap it in front of everybody. Like who gives a fuck? So the next girls behind me can go. So I thought. So there I am in my 6-inch heels, by the way, did I mention? Leaning over my pregnant belly, trying to snap it from like bolt. It was so bad. And then I had my merch. Remember I had my merch? I made eye contact with like this beautiful redhead. Oh my gosh, she was so gorgeous. If that was you, girl, thank you for trying to help. She was holding my merch, you know. She was like 5th in line. Let me like paint the picture for you. There's 2 lines going in, like kind of merging and taking turns 1 and 1. So there was really 10 people. Eventually, so these 10 people passed and I'm like, fuck, it's her turn. So I'm like, oh, it's okay, like don't worry. So it's like really been like a good 20 minutes of me just trying to fucking buckle this shit up, bitch. It was bad. It was so bad. I was sweaty. Go to this little corner where there's a urinal. It was so gross. Yeah, it was so gross. I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna take the whole thing off. And I took the whole thing off. I was wearing non-compression, non-chafing nude shorts. So, I mean, they were still see-through. I'm pretty sure the girls behind me saw everything. But you know what? I was able to snap it and walked out of there with my head held high. And I was like, yes, I still look good. I did make it back to my seat just in time for the countdown. The concert itself was incredible. Taylor was incredible. Like there is no complaints there at all whatsoever. However, I do have a bone to pick with you hoes that all said, oh my god, wear the shoes that you want, it's okay, when you get to your seat change into your fuzzy socks. I was like, oh, that's brilliant, you bitches, I love you. You forgot to mention that if a bitch is behind you sipping on her margarita or whatever the fuck and she spills it, it's gonna go right where to your fuzzy socks. But you know what? If the restroom incident was not going to stop me from having a good ass time, neither were my wet feet. I would do it again. I would do it again 1,000 times over. But also, like, take your time in the stall, especially if you're pregnant. Like, everybody waited their turn. Trust me, because after that traumatic experience, everybody in that restroom would have thanked me if I would have taken my time.